starting at Zhengzhou's street food scene, where fresh vegetables sizzle inside a massive, piping hot wok. Nearby, skilled vendors are experts at stretching fresh dough into the long, elastic noodles central to Henan cuisine. Meanwhile, thin egg pancakes are being flipped on the griddle and filled with savory sauces for a quick snack. Just across the way, tender meat fillets are seared on a flat top, releasing aromas that draw in passersby. Another chef tosses thin vermicelli noodles with fresh greens to create a satisfying dish for the lunchtime rush. Toppings like fried tofu and fresh cucumbers are then meticulously prepared to add a refreshing crunch to every bowl. This bustling market is a local favorite in Zhengzhou, where people gather daily for these traditional, affordable flavors. Giant basins sit nearby filled with steamed noodles, a staple dish that serves hundreds throughout the busy afternoon. Huge batches of these noodles are poured out at once, showcasing the incredible scale of production at these stalls. Large portions are then served into plastic-lined bowls, ensuring every customer gets a filling and very affordable meal. Steam continues to rise from giant pots as fresh noodles are constantly prepared to keep up with endless demand. Vendors use oversized chopsticks to portion out these noodles with speed and precision, keeping the long lines moving. To finish it off, a generous helping of crisp green beans is added on top for color and nutrition. The final product is a humble but delicious bag of seasoned noodles, ready for a hungry customer's immediate enjoyment. Zhang's Braised Noodles is a particularly well-known spot, marked by its simple sign and the constant crowd of diners. A massive pot of hikai stew simmers nearby, filled with a rich variety of meat, vegetables, and savory broth. The dark, flavorful broth is stirred thoroughly, ensuring that every ingredient absorbs the deep, complex spices of the stew. The vendor carefully ladles the steaming hikai into a bowl, balancing the meat and vegetables for a perfect serving. Each bowl is packed with care to provide a comforting and warming meal that is perfect for any time. Meatballs and glass noodles are added to the mix, creating the hearty texture that makes this dish so popular. Once ready, the hot stew is handed over to a waiting customer, ready to be enjoyed while still steaming. Extra broth is added at the end to enhance the flavor and keep the noodles moist until the last bite. In another corner, white noodles are boiled in a massive vat, prepared fresh throughout the day for maximum quality. A large strainer is used to lift the noodles and bok choy from the boiling water into the air. These noodles are quickly cooled in a water bath to maintain their chew texture before rich toppings are added. A vibrant tomato and egg sauce is then ladled over the noodles, adding a sweet and tangy flavor layer. More toppings, including seasoned green beans and savory sauces, are added to create a complex and satisfying noodle bowl. Fresh herbs and seasonings are kept ready at hand, allowing the vendor to customize each bowl according to preference. A hearty portion of minced meat sauce is spread over wide, flat noodles, making for a very substantial meal. Garlic and chili oil are added at the end, providing the spicy kick that is a hallmark of northern flavors. Finally, the meal is packed into a convenient bag, reflecting the fast-paced nature of this street food market. At another stall, a vendor stir-fries steamed vegetables, a unique local specialty using a gentle cooking technique. The wok is tossed with incredible skill, ensuring all ingredients are evenly heated and perfectly seasoned with hot oil. An egg is cracked into the sizzling mixture, adding richness and a beautiful golden color to the vegetable dish. The vendor serves the stir-fry with practiced speed as a crowd of office workers waits for their nutritious lunch. More wok action follows, with the intense heat of the burner creating the signature wok flavor. The finished dish is then poured into a portable bag, a common sight for busy commuters in this city. Flatbread rolls, known as lamo, are prepared by layering fresh vegetables and savory meats onto a soft, thin wrap. The vendor rolls the flatbread tightly, creating a portable sandwich that is both convenient to eat and very filling. The bread itself is baked on a traditional clay stove, giving it a slightly smoky flavor and perfect texture. Green peppers and tender pieces of meat are added to the roll, providing a balance of spice and savory goodness. The bread is folded carefully to keep all the delicious fillings inside, ready for a customer to take away. A modern twist appears as a vendor prepares a fried chicken salad bowl, catering to those seeking lighter options. Creamy dressing and fresh greens are added to the bowl, making it a colorful and visually appealing meal choice. Multiple salad bowls are built simultaneously, highlighting the efficiency and popularity of this particular street food stall today. Cherry tomatoes and cucumbers add a fresh element, contrasting beautifully with the crispy, golden brown pieces of fried chicken. A finished salad bowl is handed to a customer, who pays quickly using a mobile app on their smartphone. A large crowd gathers around the salad stall, showing that healthy options are becoming increasingly popular in the market. On the griddle, potato shreds and eggs are stir-fried together, creating a classic and comforting filling for toasted buns. This hot mixture is pressed into a soft bun, creating a perfect grab-and-go sandwich for the busy market crowd. Fresh dough is sliced and shaped into buns, which will be toasted until they are perfectly golden and crispy. The buns are placed on the griddle to start the cooking process, eventually moving to a rack for toasting. The vendor flips the buns inside a small oven rack, ensuring that both sides are heated through and browned. Toasted buns are then pulled out, smelling wonderful and ready to be stuffed with a variety of savory fillings. Potato shreds are sautéed with dark sauce and spices, creating a simple but incredibly flavorful vegetarian option for customers. Each bun is carefully sliced and stuffed to the brim, providing a hearty snack that costs only a few yuan. Next door, a vendor makes an egg pancake wrapped by spreading the dough thin on a large, circular griddle. An egg is cracked directly onto the cooking pancake and spread evenly to create a rich and savory layer. The pancake is flipped with ease, showing the vendor's years of experience in making this classic Chinese breakfast staple. Crisp lettuce and meat skewers are added to the wrap, which is then brushed with spicy fermented bean paste. The wrap is rolled tightly and sliced, making it easy to eat while walking through the busy Zhengzhou streets. Noodles are boiled in small bamboo baskets, a traditional method that allows for precise portioning and perfect cooking times. Fresh lettuce is added to the noodle basket at the last second, just enough to wilt in the water. A bowl is prepared with a base of seasonings and oil, ready to receive the hot noodles and broth. Rich, savory broth is ladled into the bowl, creating a comforting soup that is a local favorite quick meal. A massive pot of bone broth, simmered with red dates and spices, provides the flavorful base for many dishes. For those on the go, the soup and noodles are served in a sturdy plastic bag for local convenience. The vendor expertly slices colorful cold skin noodles or liangbi tinted with natural vegetable juices for a vibrant look. This green liangbi is sliced into thin, uniform strips, ready to be tossed with refreshing and spicy seasonings. Multiple sauces, including sesame paste and chili oil, are added to the bowl to create a complex, balanced flavor. The liangbi is mixed thoroughly, ensuring that every strip of noodle is coated in the delicious and aromatic sauce. A specialized roll version of liangbi is also available, filled with crunchy vegetables and wrapped in a noodle sheet. The finished rolls are placed in a bag, providing a perfect snack that is both cool and incredibly flavorful. Customers can choose from a wide variety of noodle types, each offering a different texture and unique culinary experience. These colorful noodles are combined in a single bowl, making for a visually striking dish that tastes great. Spoons of different sauces are carefully ladled over the mixed noodles, building layers of savory and tangy flavors. Chili and vinegar are the final touches, allowing each customer to adjust the heat to their personal liking. Thick slices of pork fillet are grilled on the flat top, sizzling as they cook through and develop crusts. An egg is cracked over the meat, and the vendor uses a spatula to spread it across the sizzling fillets. The meat and egg are scrambled together, creating a rich combination that will fill a toasted bun later on. A toasted bun is sliced open, ready to receive a generous portion of the freshly cooked meat and egg. Savory sauce is brushed onto the meat, ensuring that every bite of the sandwich is bursting with rich flavor. The sandwich is assembled with fresh lettuce, providing a nice contrast to the hot meat and crispy, toasted bread. The pork sandwich is wrapped and ready for the customer, offering a very satisfying and portable meal for any time. The vendor continues to season more meat on the griddle, the constant sizzling sound a backdrop to market energy. A massive buffet of cold side dishes offers an endless variety of flavors, from spicy beans to marinated seaweed. Customers use tongs to select their favorite side dishes, filling small containers with a personalized mix of local delicacies. The final selection is weighed and priced, providing an affordable way to sample many flavors in a single meal. Close-up shots of the dishes, like these seasoned green beans, highlight the fresh ingredients used in every stall. Eggs are beaten in a bowl, a simple start to another popular street dish that is quick and nutritious. The eggs are fried in a large wok, the oil shimmering as the mixture puffs up and turns golden. Fresh tomatoes are added to the fried eggs, creating a classic Chinese combination loved for its simple, honest flavor. Bean sprouts and green peppers are tossed in, adding more volume, texture, and a variety of nutrients to it. Hot broth is poured into the wok, turning the stir-fry into a rich and savory soup that is incredibly comforting. The noodle soup is stirred continuously, allowing all the different flavors to melt together into a single, harmonious broth. Dark, nutritious noodles are added to the pot, absorbing the savory broth as they cook to a perfect texture. This steaming soup is ladled into bowls, each serving packed with vegetables, eggs, and a generous portion of noodles. The vendor serves the hot soup with a smile, a common sight in the welcoming city of Zhengzhou. Spicy starch jelly, known as liangfen, is another popular snack, seasoned with plenty of garlic and chili oil. Fresh cilantro and a splash of vinegar are added to the liangfen, providing a bright and refreshing flavor contrast. Bags of food are handed out quickly as the lunch rush reaches its peak in this vibrant food market. Stir-fried liangfen is a unique variation, where the jelly cubes are fried on a flat top until they're crispy. The vendor chops the jelly as it fries, ensuring every piece is cooked through and perfectly seasoned with spices. The hot, fried liangfen is served in a small cup, a perfect warm snack for a cool afternoon. The jelly sizzles on the griddle, releasing its savory aroma and drawing in more curious customers to the stall. A handful of fresh green onions is added for color and flavor, completing this incredibly satisfying street snack today. The cup of fried liangfen is handed over, ready to be enjoyed with a pair of simple wooden chopsticks. The iconic pulled lamb noodles, or humian, are a must-try, starting with fresh dough pulled into wide strips. These noodles are dropped into a rich, milky white lamb broth, which has been simmering for hours to develop flavor. More noodles are pulled and stretched with incredible rhythm and speed, a testament to the vendor's impressive specialized skill. The dough is stretched until it is thin and wide, ensuring a texture that is both chewy and tender. Savory lamb broth is ladled over the fresh noodles, creating a dish that is the pride of Hanan's tradition. A huge pot of bones and meat simmers in the background, the secret to the broth's incredibly satisfying flavor. Strips of dough are stretched long and thin, then torn into bite-sized pieces and dropped directly into the pot. The humian is seasoned and packed for a customer, providing a warming meal that is truly local soul food. Thin noodles are stir-fried with plenty of fresh cabbage, creating a simple, quick, and very popular everyday meal. These fried noodles are served into plastic bags, ready to be taken back to the office or enjoyed nearby. Sauteing meat and vegetables in a large wok is constant activity, the lifeblood of this energetic and diverse market. High heat and fresh ingredients are keys to the delicious flavors that make Zhengzhou's street food world famous today. The video ends with one last high heat stir fry, a final look at the incredible energy of this amazing city. Our street food tour kicks off with a chef expertly tossing noodles over a roaring, intense flame. Right next door, another cook tosses a fresh pile of crisp cabbage into his sizzling hot wok. The precision is mesmerizing as he tosses a massive bundle of thin vermicelli with colorful, sautéed vegetables. To finish the plate, he places a large, perfectly cooked shrimp right on top of those steaming noodles. Moving through the bustling market, we find a popular stall specializing in savory, flat-top griddle cooking styles. The vendor expertly chops and mixes a variety of colorful vegetables and savory meats across the hot grill. Thin noodles go in next, absorbing all the rich flavors from the various ingredients and savory soy sauces. Once everything is charred and fragrant, she scoops a generous portion into a plastic-lined takeaway bowl for serving. Next, we witness the creation of a classic favorite, starting with a fresh egg cracked onto the griddle. Diced ham and sausage are added before a large scoop of rice begins the teppanyaki fried rice process. She continues to toss the rice with rhythm and flair, ensuring every grain is perfectly coated with seasoning. A final handful of fresh green onions adds a pop of color and an aromatic finish to the dish. The steaming fried rice is expertly bagged up, ready for a hungry customer to enjoy on the go. Elsewhere, another vendor is busy boiling noodles and bled tofu in a large, steaming vat of rich broth. To build the bowl, he layers fresh cilantro and greens before adding several spoonfuls of intense chili oil. A hot ladle of savory broth is poured over the ingredients, instantly releasing a wonderful and spicy aroma. The meal is carefully tied and handed over, providing a warm and comforting experience in a portable bag. This next stall is a true haven for lovers of braised meats, featuring everything from eggs to chicken. The tender chicken legs are slow-cooked in an aromatic soy-based sauce until they are literally falling apart. For this order, the cook mixes fresh noodles with savory braised mushrooms right from a large storage container. He adds plenty of chopped greens, crunchy peanuts, and special condiments to enhance the overall texture and flavor. It's a complete meal that perfectly captures the vibrant and diverse spirit of the local street food scene. Now we see thick, chewy wheat noodles boiled to perfection and tossed in a savory brown bean sauce. The vendor transfers the sauce-laden noodles into a bag and adds a generous helping of fresh cucumber strips. Final toppings like pickled radishes and fresh cilantro are added, making for a refreshing yet filling noodle dish. At the Malatang stall, customers are free to pick and choose their favorite skewers and fresh, healthy vegetables. The selections are simmered in a small pot of fiery, spicy broth until they are perfectly cooked through. A large dollop of rich sesame sauce is added at the end to balance out the intense heat. This popular stall offers a variety of roasted meat and fried chicken rice bowls for just 10 yuan. A batch of crispy, golden brown fried chicken cutlets is freshly chopped into bite-sized pieces for the busy rush. The vendor starts by packing a deep bowl with a huge portion of fluffy, steaming white jasmine rice. She tops the rice with various sides, including shredded potatoes, fresh cucumbers, and that crispy, golden chicken cutlet. To make it even better, she adds extra roasted meat and a whole braised egg to the bowl. It's an incredible amount of food for the price, making it a favorite choice for many local diners. Another must-try item is the freshly made flatbread, which is brushed with a thick and spicy chili paste. The bread is generously coated with savory sauce and green onions before being folded and packed for takeout. The secret to the bread's texture lies in the traditional drum-shaped oven where the raw dough is baked. The baker presses each piece of sesame-covered dough directly against the scorching hot interior walls of the oven. After just a few minutes, he retrieves a perfectly crisp and golden brown flatbread using long metal tongs. While still piping hot, the bread is brushed with another layer of the signature savory red sauce. Nearby, a large container of freshly chopped green peppers is prepared to serve as a zesty topping. For those looking for something lighter, this stall offers an impressive array of sweet and savory porridges. The vendor ladles out some cooling green bean porridge and adds a couple of savory tea eggs. From purple yum to traditional treasure porridge, there is a flavor for everyone to enjoy at this stall. Deep frying is also a major part of street food culture, as shown by these golden, sweet potato balls. Trays are filled with various fried snacks ranging from sweet potato balls to savory and crispy radish fritters. Moving on, we find a wonton specialist skillfully ladling delicate dumplings from a large boiling pot. Each bowl is prepared with a mix of seaweed and seasonings to create a light, flavorful soup. Behind the counter, a woman works with incredible speed, hand-wrapping fresh wontons for the hungry crowds. As the day winds down, these busy street food vendors continue serving their community with incredible passion,